There's still so much I don't know about my father. Sometimes I don't feel like he completely understands me.
I never understood why Joseph changed his mind.
I wanted him to come on this trip with me to show him why I dedicate my life to helping people. So we set out to race motorcycles on the clouds, to a place few have ever seen, the highest salt flats in the world, armed with 2 iconic Triumph motorcycles. And I'm hoping that maybe this trip will bring us a little closer together. Sophomore year of college was when I first seriously considered becoming a firefighter. I just wanted to be able to help people more in a tangible way. At that time, my parents weren't really too happy about it, and they wanted me to finish college first.
We had parents' hopes and dreams for Joseph. He was not interested in architect anymore. We were not at ease with that idea.
My life wasn't just supposed to be all about me, about what I can get, what I want. In the grander scheme of things, I think that's so insignificant and pointless. If I could say, what I did with my life was just make my life better. I get the greatest joy from being able to serve others and love others. As far back as I can remember, he always went to work early in the morning before we got up for school and came home late at night. I remember seeing homemade videos of when we were really young, and I see us laughing, joking, and playing with our daddy. It was strange to see because I don't remember us ever having that kind of relationship. I guess we didn't have much time to spend together growing up. Alright, we just got here to 12,000 feet. Man, you gotta see these roads. These turns are awesome. Yeah?
Yeah, awesome turns. Look at the mountain range. It's just breathtaking.
So we're going around the blockade right now.
They blocked up the road. Don't exactly know why. I love Spanish squares like this, where the towns have like a square where people can gather.
Queridos profesores, en cada momento, ya que en Bolivia no existe una buena educación, necesitamos más infraestructuras, también tener nuestros queridos profesores, ya que ganan un mísero sueldo y no les alcanza ni para la canasta familiar.
To see all these young people joining together to make a difference for what is right, it made me realize that it only takes a spark to start a fire. Look at that view. Depending on where you grow up and where you're born, you're kind of thrown into a preconceived existence, and you have no choice over what you have or where you live. There's parts of my dad's story that I think he just keeps to himself. I don't know exactly the reason why. Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Yeah. When I was in Korea, growing up as a young boy, I went to the city to my brother's place. He made an arrangement for me to be in the orphanage. And so I was brought into that facility. I remember meeting my American parents outside of the gate entrance.
Bienvenido, pase.
Gracias.
Joy and I did not have a conversation regarding me being in the orphanage and being adopted.
He grew up kind of with that mindset that you have to do what you have to do to survive. And I grew up in a very different environment where everything was provided for me. And I had the freedom to be able to think outside of my own needs.
Learning, having knowledge is power. You can do, all things will open up. You can do whatever you want to do. If you have knowledge, you can do it.
None of us did anything to deserve anything better than the person next to us. We were born into whatever we were born into. Even through all the bad things that exist, if people cared and if people saw the person next to them as, you know, their brother or sister and as their friend, the world would be so much more beautiful.
Are you okay?
Now yeah.
I remember our bodies were beat at that point. And it was cold. And we were so exhausted, just physically and mentally. It was so beautiful, just that we had made it. The Solars was our goal on the journey, but I think the trip had so much more to do than just the Solar.
As a parent, you just want what's best for your child. When I saw Joseph at the orphanage, he was so happy. To me, Joseph needs to help himself first, and then he can help others. But I know Joseph is going to make a difference in the world.
Let's do this.
I am so proud of you, Joe.
I'm glad you came with me.
Yeah, this is just
crazy, huh?
awesome. Just fantastic.
Before I got to the orphanage, I wanted to bring these dream lanterns so that the kids could write their dreams on them and we can send them off into the sky. The things they were wishing for were so powerful. I've always had that dream in the back of my mind, to one day start my own orphanage.
Yeah, let's launch it. Go! 1, 2, 3. Go!
I realized without people like my son in the world, I do not know where I would be today.